Hello, everyone. Hi, Denise.
Hi there. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you, Faye?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I had a busy day today, but we're all good now because we're scrapping, so all is good.
So we've
just
got
trying
this
to
hour together.
just trying to
You're
get rid of
getting yourself
my
set up. It's the first time you've been on our StreamYard, so it's a little few adjustments just to get set up. Steph's with us. Hi, Steph.
I might just have a little adjustment to see if I can get rid of this shadow, but once we start, it should be fine. But yeah, I'm good. Great. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Good. And thank you for joining us, because Debbie's on her last week with her son visiting from China, so she's having some very special family time. And
lovely.
So thanks Denise for joining me, and for Steph the last couple of weeks.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for asking me.
Bit of crafting time.
Yes.
Oh, we've got lots of people hopping on. Julie's with us. Hi, Julie. Hi, Trish. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, ladies.
Brilliant. Is anybody going to be crafting along with us tonight, I wonder?
Hi, Sarah. Hello, Stephanie and Julie. I can see you now.
Oh, Alison. Hi, Alison. Yeah, you've joined, Denise. You can see the chat. That's what I do. I join on my phone.
Yeah, I can see the comments now.
Real. Right, so what is everybody up to? I'm going to be working with this, which is a Jennywren Cutfile. I have started backing it in front of the TV this week. So it is this one, which is the crisscross, which is very popular. We sell just the crisscross on its own, but it's got the adventure title. So that goes with my little photo that I'm going to be.
That's lovely. Love that.
What are you up to, Denise?
I'm going to be using one of the 49 Markets ultimate page kits. I bought them from the website, and you know, sometimes when it's just nice to just sit and use things and do things. And I've got some twiddlies as well, you know, some Twilight twiddles that I might add in, and a few odd bits that I might add in. Might do a bit of inking. And I've also got I've got these hexagons that are left out from when I bought the last layout that I did that went on the website was the hexagon cut file. You know, the last detail. So I kept the little bits that came out. That hexagon background is lovely, and these are useful. So I might diversify a little bit and use maybe some of these. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see how we go along. I'm kind of making it up as I go along, really, but I'm following what it says on this one. This is the Rouge one, and it gives you 4 pages as guidance if you want to use them. So I might just perhaps go buy one of those and see how we get on. I've got some photos. Not 100% sure on my photo yet, but it's definitely going to be, I think, a wedding one. So
I think those papers are perfect for wedding photos.
Yeah, they're quite sort of you can use them for anything, really, can't you?
Yes, gorgeous. And those ultimate page kits, that's the first time 49 Market have done those, but they are proving really popular.
Well,
it takes a bit of the thinking out of it.
Yeah, I'm being a bit lazy, really, but sometimes it's nice to just kind of
switch off and
sit and have it all put in front of you, but choose what you want. So
that's why I like kits. I love kits because you can just take the thinking out of it sometimes.
So do I. I mean, look at that. It's so lovely. It's so pretty.
It's good that you're using that, because we've had a few questions about the ultimate page kits, and we've posted some links to YouTube because they're sort of unboxing of the kits. So nice.
It comes, well, if anyone's seen them, they come in this envelope thing, which is really nice. And you've got quite a few sheets to do your layouts that are literally all ready if you want them to be. So you've got that side, you've got, you know, a ready-made one if you want. I mean, you can cut the little squares out, can't you, and put your photos in, or you can use maybe just the other side. That one is another one where they've made the layout already. Oh, I see what they've done there. So they're showing you on the other side what it looks
yes.
like when it's finished.
Yeah,
so it takes me a while to catch
but
up.
But you could cut those bits out, I'm guessing, and make them into little embellishments or of your own.
Absolutely, yeah. But you do get quite a few with it as well. It's good. It's really nice, good strong paper too, isn't it?
Do you know the 49er Market ones? I think they are the thickest quality papers out of all the brands. They are really good, really heavyweight.
And I love the Plum Grove as well.
Oh yeah, Debbie and I scrapped with that on a live a few weeks back. I've got some of that left. It is lovely.
Did you? It's yummy, isn't it?
Purple wouldn't normally be my thing, I must say, but I do love it.
Yeah, it's I like it. It's really nice. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we got.
So Julie is doing knitting socks and doing December daily. Oh, Julie. So I did Journal Your Christmas, which was a Shamil daily craft along, a bit like December daily, and I did it in 2010, and I think I finished it in 2020. It took me about 10 years, so I vowed never to do it again.
I know that feeling. I've done that as well, and I think I got halfway through it.
Yeah,
never actually finished it.
Kind of gave up. The intent was there, but December is busy as it is, isn't it?
It certainly is. Now I think I might just cut these bits out.
And oh, Trish, you're tucked up in bed or tucked up under a heated quilt. You've had a chest infection. Oh, well, get well soon, Trish. Hopefully feel better for some crafting soon, maybe at the weekend.
Heated quilt sounds nice, doesn't it?
Ah, I've got a little heat pad. That's nice for sort of back aches, and we use that a lot. A heated quilt sounds perfect.
I've got an electric blanket, and I keep falling asleep with it on. Luckily, it's got a cut off.
Yeah, I think mine would need that. I would definitely fall asleep.
Yeah,
hi, Helen. Oh, thanks for popping by. Oh no, you've got vertigo. That you have been suffering. I have never suffered with vertigo, but I have a friend who has, and I know it's not good at all. Not nice.
Very unpleasant, isn't it?
Yes. Sending vibes for a speedy recovery. Definitely. I am just backing this one. Sarah, are you cake making? Been researching cakes? And I'm thinking researching denim might be for the next crop in the country sewing treat, possibly.
Sarah's coffee cake is yummy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Sarah's cakes. Oh my gosh. I couldn't pick out which are the favourite. There are just too many.
And they're jacket potatoes. You haven't been to the have you been to the hall?
Yeah, been to Womborough.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh gosh, aren't we spoiled?
We are. Yeah, it's lovely. Right. That bit.
That's it. My mind went for a bit. I thought you were birthday cake making, Sarah, but cakes for the upcoming crop in April. Getting planned ahead. I'm just going to get the trimming on this. These letters, I just make sure I back them accurately.
Right, so we've got some cut out flowers here. You know me and flowers.
Oh yeah. The laser cut pieces are beautiful from 49er Market, aren't they? So delicate.
They really are nice. I like this colourway as well.
Soft pink.
It's a bit in keeping with Valentine's Day too, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
The red and
I need to make a card. That's on my to-do list.
Oh, we don't do that now.
No, you don't.
You don't want a card, do you?
Oh dear. I actually generally for birthday and Valentine's, just for family, put photos on. It's a bit like a sort of scrapbook moon pig.
That's a good
card,
idea.
but homemade. So I always do photos and then I file them in an album. So it is almost like a scrapbook page, really.
Scrapbook moon pig. I like it.
Scrapbook moon pig type card, yeah. The family like it.
Right. So I'm doing something not messy tonight. Just
I might get my inks out in a bit. So you're adding some dimension.
Yeah, just giving it a little bit of oomph.
Nice. Debbie showed me that technique, and I bought myself a little pack of, have I got them here? A little pack of tools to.
Yeah, good idea. They're always handy to have.
Yeah, the little round-ended tools. They're really good. They're somewhere in the stash. I can't find them. Right, let's back this one.
Just stops them being a little bit too flat, doesn't it? Gives them a little bit of
bit of sort of curl, bit of dimension. Yeah. I love that, Steph. You make a card for your dad to give to your mum.
That's so cute. That's
that is good.
When we first got married, my husband said to me, I'm going to buy you a red rose every year. I'm going to buy you 1 the first year, 2 the second year, 3 the third year. He gave up after 5 because it got too expensive.
How many years has it been now, Denise?
42.
Oh, gosh. Right.
Be a bit expensive now, wouldn't it?
It would. Yeah, he managed 5 years. That's it's definitely costly. Right, I'm on my last letter.
And then this one.
I love it, Steph. You've gone out and get your cards for your dad. I did make a birthday card for my partner's mum from his dad, and that has happy birthday to my wife. And I've done lots of cards over the years with photographs. I prefer it to.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, I always do it. Because you can, order online digital photo cards. I thought, no, with scrapbooking, you can apply it to card making.
Yep.
So just for family.
That's a really good idea. I like that idea.
Right, I'm going to get messy because this is a white cut file on a white page. And I'm just thinking I want a bit of, I've got mustard seed and carved pumpkin. So I've got my corresponding brushes at the ready. Look, you can see they've got a bit green.
Perfect colours. Perfect colours.
That is just
spot on.
And I have got, this collection, I know it is just so popular. This is Full Bloom. There's lots of new ranges coming out from Simple Stories, but this is the 6x8 paper pad. These you just get so versatile. And then I've got some chipboard and some ephemera, so I'm gonna use that to decorate. And I do like this. This is nice. This is the tag paper. I might use some tags.
I like what's the diagonals on the right hand side. Is that part of the cut file and you filled it with coloured paper?
Yes. We sell just this cut file without the title, but also Debbie's made this with the adventure. So yeah, it's the crisscross It's Crisscross Adventure, I think, but there's also just the Crisscross on its own if you didn't want the title, because not everybody does. And I'm going to use this Jennywren stencil to do a little starburst in the background that is going to poke out like that. That's the plan anyway.
Like it.
If it comes together, she says.
Of course it will.
We go with the flow, don't we? Oh, Julie, yeah, it is a one I keep coming back to, this Simple Stories. I like lots of Simple Stories ranges, but this one with all the bumblebees and ladybirds, I just love.
They don't normally do kind of pastel-y colours, do they?
No, I think that's why I go for it, because the other week I was using Happy Heart, which is Pink Fresh, and it was so pastel I was really struggling, whereas I prefer the bright colours.
Yeah.
In fact, Steph, I was thinking of you today because I ordered a black cardigan, but on the sleeves there is rainbow stripes. And I thought, ooh, Steph would like this. We are a bit rainbow twins.
I like your fairy dress.
Oh, yeah. Me and Debbie have got Twilight fairy dresses that we wear to crops.
So wanted one of those.
That's a Popsy.
Oh, was it?
It is a Popsy dress, that one, yeah.
Right, I'm going to put
bit of orange.
I'll stencil a little tiny bit in the corner. And where's my thingamy? There it is.
Steph has just mentioned Popsy rainbow striped shoes. Now you've got me, because I had the rainbow bag for Christmas. I didn't know they did shoes.
Oh,
this is lethal. This is enabling this chat.
She's chatting you in. She's talking you into it.
Into shopping.
Rainbow shoes.
Oh my gosh, that's heavenly.
Are you the rainbow queens?
Yeah, we love rainbow. Anything bright and colourful.
Yeah, why not?
Steph's got the rainbow backpack, and I've got the rainbow weekend holdall for when I go cropping. That's a good thing amongst crafting people. Anything goes. Bright, colourful. Wear what you like. Wear what makes you happy.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm
catching up on the chat.
This was from the website, this stencil. It's not a Jennywren, it's a I think it's Sweet Rush.
Oh, I
think it is. I think it's
it's one of
definitely from the website, but I haven't got the packaging. I think it's Vicky Boutin.
One of the
Sweet Rush.
Oh, nice. Right, so that is going to go in the background there.
Right.
My photo. I'm going to tuck the photo under the title like that.
Is that view all right, everybody? Is that okay?
Looks good. Your light's very bright. I need to get some better lighting.
It's just the I don't know if am I close enough? So I notice you're quite a bit closer, aren't you?
It looks good to me.
Right, okay. We'll leave it then. I won't make you all drunk.
Tell us. give us a shout if it needs to come a bit closer. Right, I'm going to use the packaging technique next to make some smooshes.
Smooshing.
Smooshy. I've got some old acetate, and I'm going to just make a mess for a minute.
Righto, let's work out what we're going to use photo-wise. Let's see what works. Did that the other day. So my now daughter-in-law has a Mr. Snoozums.
What's that?
Which I didn't know. Lots of people know who he is.
Who is that?
It's him.
Oh, I haven't seen that before. What's that, a little teddy bear?
He's about 34 now. And
Oh,
he goes everywhere. He went when they went to Australia for a year, and he goes everywhere with them. And he went to the wedding, but my son insisted he wore a Spurs scarf.
I love it.
So he dressed up in his Spurs scarf and he had a new outfit for the wedding.
And he's 34 years old.
He must be about 32, yeah, because she had him when she was a little girl. But I think Snoozums, is like a trade name. I thought she just called him
bear,
Snoozums.
Yeah, that is like the official brand name of the bear.
Yeah, apparently so.
Oh, I love it. This is super, super vibrant. It's actually might need muting down a bit. This is mustard seed.
Looks good.
With a bit of water. I'm not quite under the camera, but it's because I'm making a complete mess here. We're going with it.
You're having a smoosh.
We're having a bit of smooshing.
Good.
Vicky Booton would be proud of me.
She would. It's looking very spring-like.
It might be. You know, I'm the more is more. It's like, no, stop now. It's enough.
Yeah, I'm more is more.
Oh, that's good. We're in the same camp.
I'm not good with white space. No.
Oh, mate. Hence why I thought it needed a bit of yellow background, but we might lift some of that off.
Yellow's a colour that's becoming more popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it isn't something I would usually use a lot of.
No, me neither.
I'm going to lift some of this off. So if you drip water on, it will kind of lift some of it, take some of it off. I haven't got kitchen roll here. I would usually lift it off with some kitchen roll.
Right, let's go with that one. Yeah, that's the other one, I think.
Right. Lifting some of the yellow. And then I'm going to go with some orange to just dull that down. So it's a bit wild. I mean, I've got yellow everywhere. The pigment in there. Whose idea was it to use yellow ink? Oh my gosh. I've got it everywhere. Look at the state of this. I cleaned this mat today. It was beautifully clean. I used stain remover, so it was perfectly clean. And now it is absolutely covered.
Neon pink. Neon pink nails, eh?
Oh, yes, I saw that. I had mine, I've gone sort of, what are these, sort of almost red wine at the minute. Oh, Julie says maybe a bit closer if you can, Denise, just to zoom in on the detail as it comes together. It'd be great if you can.
Not a problem. So
let's get you messy, Matt.
Have you zoomed in actually on your phone, Faye?
I'm on a camera rather than a phone. I've got like a little webcam.
Ah, okay.
It's only an Amazon-y thing, but then I can sort of see comments on my phone. Everybody has slightly different setups.
So I'm open to ideas because I've only ever done it on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Debbie and I have both got little webcams that seem to just do the job, but you do need a computer, you see. Right. Whereas obviously on your phone it's easy, plug and play, and you can. I think Steph, you're with us. I'm sure you were on an iPad or a phone. Oh, this is looking a bit fiery now. Look at this. It's gone a bit. It needed a bit of orange. This is what I had in mind. I'm just blending over the yellow. I did say more is, yeah, iPad for Steph. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You love dilutions. I do love dilutions.
Really bright.
Dilutions. I've got some of the dilution sprays, and the pigment is so strong, isn't it? In fact, if you get that on your hands, that doesn't come off.
They are well bright, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, I've got a bit of ink on my fingers, but the dilution sprays, they're there for good. I've gone to work with kind of blue fingers before, and everybody's wondered what's going on. Right, there we go. That's the edge.
Right, that's given that a little bit of colour. So we're going to mount our photo on there. So,
fan paintbrush, last little bit. I did say I was going more is more. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of water in here. And with my fan paintbrush, I'm hoping the fan paintbrush is clean. I'm going to put a few orange splats. Because I've made a bit of a mess here, so I'm making it an opportunity.
It's looking very sunshiny and bright.
It's looking a bit mad, isn't it? Oh dear.
It's looking good.
We like a bit of madness. Right, so that's that.
Right.
Oh, that's closer, Denise. That's good. You can see.
I've turned the big light off as well to get rid of that shadow. See if that's helped.
That's good. Right, so there's my background. Totally mad. Totally inky. I'm covered now. And I've got my photo. I might matte my photo, and then once that is dry properly, a lot of it is going to be covered up because that is going over the top. So I'm not going to see a huge amount, but I wanted that orange border, so I'm not going to see a lot of that.
Looks good. Right, so that's going to go on there like that. So let's see if we've got something else we can put underneath.
Right.
So I'm literally just taking bits out of this these sheets that you're given. I'm just literally picking some out, whether it goes or it doesn't, just to kind of matte the photograph.
And do you have to fussy cut those, or do they pop out?
No, they're die cut, literally.
Oh.
So it's really like, just look at that. Easy. That's so cute. I like that.
They literally just pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just cut the edges off the one of the papers just to put a little bit at the top and the bottom here, the stripes. Just because it was a bit white for my liking.
Great. Right, I've decided to matte this photo because it needs just a slight edge, I think, on this one.
There. It's going to go on there like that.
Oh, the computer's making a funny noise.
Right, put that on there.
So people got crafty plans at the weekend. I think, Steph, you said you're off to a crop. What have I got this weekend? No crafty plans for me this weekend. Some family plans, but not crafty plans. But
I've got to finish samples tonight.
Oh, so what are you up to? I have to
Spellbinders.
Your spellbinders, and I announced on our group because we were like, woo! Denise is on Paige Evans' stitching design team.
Can't believe it. Could not believe it.
We're a bit excited, aren't we? You were chatting to me at the weekend, weren't you?
Just a tad, yeah.
Yeah.
I said to my husband about it, and it was like, oh right, okay, you know. I said, you don't realise how exciting it is for me.
You cracked me up when you said, just imagine it's like a painter and decorator being asked to work for Dulux, and I'm like, yes, only crafters understand.
But he got it when I said to him, look, it's like you being asked to play for Spurs. Then he understood.
Good. I love that. I love it. It's so exciting.
It is.
And you know, Paige supports our little group because she's given us a free cut file for our cyber crop before.
Yes. Crop till you drop, wasn't it? We did.
Yeah. She's done two. She's done 2 for us. Yeah, they're still on our website, so they're still free to download because she gifted them to us. So that is very exciting. So you've got to really focus on stitching and the stitch, because she does stitch cut files, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's a new bundle that she's got coming out.
That's
and all of us have been given a couple to kind of concentrate on and work on,
because they do take a long time.
Yes,
don't
but
they?
It does seem as well that most people now do chain stitch rather than normal running stitch.
Yeah, and this chain stitch gives it that real dimension, doesn't it?
It does.
Right, that is wild. But so I've just got the orange border, and I've got that little bit of mixed media there at the top corner. There, but I haven't.
We're going to put our little flowers on.
I want that under there because that's going to go there. I've backed that in the stripes. Right, let's get this. This is the exciting bit. I love all these pieces. So I did fussy cut that. I fussy cut the beehive.
We're complimenting each other on colours tonight, aren't we?
We are. We're all of the sort of reds, orange, yellows palette.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh yes, Steph, you said you're off super early. So first day of half term, first opportunity for a lie-in, and you're off to the crop. It will be fab though. You'll have a great time.
Sarah's got her grandchildren coming.
Oh, that'll keep you busy, Sarah. That will keep you on your toes. I'm looking forward to the slightly lighter evenings. I've already noticed that.
It's lighter when I come out of work now.
Yeah.
5 o'clock-ish. It's actually light when I come out now.
It does make a difference, doesn't it?
It really does. Yeah. Lightens your mood a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so what else we need? Let's see what else we've got. We need...
Might have a little one there.
Gonna have a best ever. Yeah.
I love it, Sarah. Nana and Grandad in charge. Yes. That's for you to spoil them.
I love this there.
I like this.
Same crop as Steph. Whereabouts is your crop, Steph?
You're up sort of near Manchester way, I think. Me and my geography is hopeless, so I do I do try and work out. But generally, I get in the car and put the sat-nav on and it takes me to where I want to go.
Do you know, sat-navs absolutely revolutionised me, because I didn't used to like driving anywhere.
Yeah.
If I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah.
And it gets you there in the end, doesn't it? Even if you do veer off, or if there's a queue or something, it takes you off, but you know you're going to get there.
I couldn't do without it. Yeah. I don't know how people managed with just maps. When I first started learning to drive, there was no sat nav, and I tell you, it was a
Yeah.
Nightmare.
And Pete, my husband, used to tell me off because I used to have to turn the mat round to be the same way that I was going.
That's exactly what I have to do, Denise, the same.
He looks at it like the other way, and I could never do that. I had to have it so that the mat was going the same way as
And
me sort of thing.
My brain does not work in. So I've cut that out of one of these cards. So it was just a title in one of these cards, which is why this little book of papers is just goes. And actually, I've often not used the smaller pads because I thought, oh no, I want 12 by 12 sheets. But
yeah,
I think that's $7.99. So the value you get, 2 of each sheet, that's going to go a lot further than just your 12 by 12 sheets. And I've backed the whole cut file in those papers, so I haven't needed a big sheet.
Yeah, if you're doing cut files, it's perfect actually, isn't it? You don't need a big 12 by 12. So I'm putting these, I always put my sentiments and as much as I can on foam pads.
I do now. I'm a bit obsessed. Got the foam pad.
If it moves, I put a foam pad on it basically.
Yeah.
Just to give it a little bit more oomph and a little bit more dimension. It does make a difference, I think.
Yeah. It does.
Right, so that's best ever. Love this moment. Nice little words there. And we should have a wee butterfly here, which will just bend up a little bit. Just bend that round like that. He's going to go on there.
I'm picking my flowers.
So this is a really nice way of not having to think too much, to be honest.
Yeah, and it all coordinates. And
it does. Yep.
You take the thinking out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I actually like to sit and just do like this, you know.
Yeah.
Rather than having to think of something. And
that's why I love kits. So the Crop in the Country kits we have is so nice.
Yep.
They just literally follow the instructions. You get a beautiful layout and you can chat and you don't have to think too much.
That's right. So this little wording here is like a little tag. It says treasure today. And this photos of my son's wedding. So that's ideal. That's going to just go along here like this. Might cut that tiny little bit. That's going to go down there like that.
I love all these elements. I'm going foam pads as well, Denise. You can never.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Never have too many foam pads.
Definitely not. I've got a little bow here as well. It ties in with all the stripes.
Oh, Steph, I love that though. If people have kits and then they change it up, I've done that before where I think I like that bit and not so keen on that bit, and maybe my photos landscape and the kit's portrait. So I think it's nice to change it up.
Yeah,
to show what you've done. It's a good take.
Freestyling.
Bit of freestyling. I'm all for freestyling. That's what being creative's all about. Changing it up.
Of course it is. It's about adapting it for yourself because, you know, we do it for our own memories, don't we? So
yeah, absolutely. So you want to personalize it, and if something's not quite right or you don't like the feel of it, change it up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, so Steph's got a 2.5-hour journey, which is why you're getting up so early. So it's in Warrington. Oh, you're gonna have a fun.
Oh wow, where's that? Is that Cheshire?
I think it's Cheshire. I couldn't tell you. I had friends that lived in Stockport. I know that was Manchester. They were my mum's friends, and that we met on holiday when we were children, and they stayed in touch for years and years. It was lovely.
we're going to have another little cluster at the top. Oops. Oops. I'm going to have a butterfly and another flower. I'm liking this. This is lovely. This is really nice.
It's beautiful. Comes together so quickly.
It does. I can't believe how quickly the time's gone.
I know, honestly. We could be chatting. We're like, oh gosh, it's nearly 9 o'clock. How have we got that? Right, I've put that. I've just built a few little bats on foam pads there.
That looks very light. It doesn't look like you're darker. It looks quite light. The
lighting.
Yeah.
That's good. There is a daylight bulb here up above, but I've tried putting other desk lights on and it almost becomes too bright and it washes things out. But
right, so we're going to have another one there.
This
is absolutely perfect for a wedding photo. It's got all the right words and everything. I'm very happy with this.
I've got to put a couple of little bees. I have got my bramble fox bees. I've only got 2 left. And I asked Morag if there was some more. I did get these lovely little doggy ones. I'm a bit obsessed with bramble fox. But I did. I'm sure I only have 2 bees left. Where are my bees? I've got them. I could put a little black bee on there. I haven't got them to hand. They're my favourites. Yeah, here they are. I've only got 2 left. I don't think I need to waste them on this layout though, because I've got my bumblebees here. But these,
honestly, Sarah, it's really lovely. It's spot on for wedding photos.
Yes, it is. And they do that one. So the ultimate page kit they do in Rouge, which is what Denise is working with. And they also do it in Tranquility. We've only got 1 of each left on the website, but it's coming. We've got some more coming because they come from the States. And it is beautiful. They also have in the Rouge and Tranquility just the cluster kits. So if you've got your own paper, so that kit was $34.99, which is obviously the full kit, but they also do just for $14.99, which is just the cluster kit. So you can build your own little clusters on your own paper, which is nice.
That sounds like a good idea as well.
So there is something for all budgets.
There's oodles in this. There's lots and lots in this pack.
Yeah, because I think it says you can make the 4 layouts, but there's actually enough to make several more than that.
Right up my alley, it is.
That's great.
There's chipboard elements as well. This page here, these are all thick chipboard.
Ah, and they just pop out as well.
Yep, they just pop out. But they obviously, I'm looking for a heart button that's somewhere around.
Are you following one of the sort of designs loosely?
Yes, these are sticky, but they're chipboard.
Fab. I'm adding a few more bits to this. I was going to balance it out because you got that there, and I was going to put that one over here. A bit more foam. Live Life in Full Bloom. I thought that was quite an appropriate title there.
Perfect.
But I'm definitely going to be using. I'm going to try I'll definitely make a second layout because I also had this photo in black and white. But you know, some photos black and white works, and actually, the colours in this photo with the greens and the yellows lent itself to. I didn't need.
It's
to be
spot on, isn't it?
But there are times where you think black and white photos help. But this was not one of those times. So I still have masses of ephemera pieces left. And I had thought about trying to make a bit of a leaf background with this Jennywren stencil, but Oh, it's hard to know. But I'm definitely gonna, I don't think I need to add any more on that. I might start another background as I've got a bit of time. This was the background I made on one of the other lives, the bokeh technique.
I remember seeing that.
And I did like it, but it didn't work for the papers I was using, so we started again.
These have got a lot of detail. I'll just bring it. Can you see that button? Look, you can even see it's got like little string bits.
And is that not real string? That's just...
No, it's paper, but it looks really authentic. They
have done a good job there.
I think they've got a niche in the market here.
They have. I think the 49er Market brand has been selling so well.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to do another starburst with this stencil, but just a half a one, because then I'm going to use these tags, and I'm going to layer up tags, I think. So I tend to do a dot in the middle of the page. Which is roughly there. Because I've got a dot on my stencil and then I use that as my rotation point. That tends to be how it works best.
I like that stencil.
Yeah, it's so... oh, Debbie spent a long time making this so that it all matches up.
Yeah.
And you can do a whole 12 by 12. I'm just going to go half on this one.
Right, let's have a look on here. Let's see if we've got some more foliage.
Bit of foliage. Have a bit of foliage. Debbie says, she jokes with me saying, Faye, you know how to do a clusterage. They're like scrapbooking terms that only we know what.
Faffing and foliage.
Faffing and foliage, that is
we like a faff. I do like a faff.
Yeah.
Has to be done. Right.
Yes, Steph says she'll wait until they do a rainbow kit. Yes, 49.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine?
Well, Spectrum Sherbet was probably the closest, but that was still a bit muted. I don't know what you thought of Spectrum Sherbet, Steph, if that was a bit muted for you. That was kind of rainbow-ish. I did love it. It's been my favourite one so far.
So that looks like it's done. Let's have a look. Another one. What else we got?
We've done well time-wise if we're both almost finished. I'm going to finish this little starburst. So you line up that middle one with your last inked piece, and that's how it rotates.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So that's how Debbie's designed it. You line that there, overlapping, and then you know it's measured perfectly.
Spot on.
Yeah, nice spring colours, the Spectrum Sherbet. And it is starting to become not available. So we ordered some more. So yeah, with the American suppliers, I think with 49er Market, once they sort of sell out, they go on to new ranges, and then a bit like Vicky Boutin and Paige, once it goes, you can't get more stock, and it is ever popular, that one.
So have you got more of these, did you say, coming in? These?
Yeah, so we've got, I think we only got one each left on the website of each, but yes, more coming from the States because it has been so popular. And there's lots of if the Paige kits, there's lots of rouge, single bits, rub-ons.
Yeah, I definitely feel a need to purchase the clusters.
Yeah, the cluster kit, that's a good
Is it like
one.
ephemera?
It's a bit like the Ultimate Page Kit, where there are designs in the kit for you to make the clusters. So there's frames, there's florals,
Right.
And then in the middle of your scrapbook page, you then build up your clusterage.
Wow.
Ready made. There we go. There's my little starburst. That's ready for the next one. And I'm going to make some tags along there. And I'll do a little second layout, I think, but not for tonight. We're running
Looking good.
Looking good. Well, I'm going to bring my one back over because that's finished. And yours, you're almost done, Denise. You got yours finished?
Yeah, I'm done. Yep.
I
think
love
I'm
it.
done.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I'm just going back through the comments because everybody's been chatting, which is just lovely. Oh, Steph spent a small fortune on you on Bramble Fox stuff. I had some lovely stuff from them.
Stitch the lines. That's a good idea.
Oh, yes. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll add some more detail. Brilliant. Well, huge thanks for joining us, everyone. Massive thanks, Denise, for joining me, keeping me company.
Thank you for having me.
Well,
It's been a great pleasure. Really enjoyed it.
Oh, fantastic. And thanks for chatting, everyone. And we'll see you again next week. Thanks, everyone.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.